Welcome back to another battle, everybody. I am C-Money. I'm a Grandmaster level Risk Global Domination player, and today we are playing Progressive Capitals on Europe Advanced, but we're playing with a twist. We're playing with unstable portals. So it's the meta settings with unstable portals. We do have neutral AI behavior, so if somebody bots out, they are gonzo. But the portals aren't going to persist where they are. We're in the 4th position. White goes before us. Got to be careful of them, but we do go before black. Black has access to this little pocket back here. We've got a 3 here that I can bring back into capital. I have 2 options. I have two options. I think actually I have 3 options. 3 primary options. I think option number 1 is going to be the London capital. It does hold all of this space back here, but I think we're going to try to prioritize. Hopefully Orange doesn't go on this 2, seeing my material nearby. He could maybe go on the 4 on Hungary. That's a pretty solid capital in the middle of the board. He does not do that. My mindset with this game, because of how easy it is with the portals to get in behind players' bonuses, it's going to be to take a bonus that it's not really necessary to get in behind. And so I actually think, because Orange did not cap in the middle of the board, and this would be capping directly next to a white 3, I think for long-term strength, the middle of the board capital on Vienna is going to be much, much stronger. Or not much, much stronger, but considerably stronger than the Prussia capital, because if I take Prussia, they could dodge me through Trieste, Venice. The Vienna capital, very hard to card block. Not that I'm worried about card blocking in an unstable portals game. This is basically just going to be... This game might take forever, quite frankly. We do have black capping exactly where I expected them to, but I wouldn't expect them to hold bonuses. It's also super risky capital to cap directly next to pink. I think pink's capital was pretty absurd, but we'll see what happens. The cap choices in terms of card blocks a lot less important on this particular group of settings here. Does he roll it right away? Nope, he's going to roll me in the middle. So pink playing safe here is something to pay attention to. I know yesterday's video, if you missed it, go check it out. I think it was a really solid video from an educational standpoint for players trying to get better at the game of Risk. That one specifically was geared towards how I think, as a Grandmaster level player, what do I do to try to accelerate my game, decisions I make to snuff out opponents or gain an advantage, that kind of stuff. And I think this game is going to be really important for paying attention to that. And one of the things I mentioned in that video was paying attention to early game moves from your opponents. So I've mentioned that in a couple videos recently, but especially this game and yesterday's game. What are my opponents doing? What positions are they taking to try to better their game? And I think that that's going to be something really important to keep in mind in this game, especially because card blocking is going to be more difficult. So trying to gain an advantage through other means is going to be a more powerful play. So trying to minimize the amount of, I suppose, counterplay in the late game is going to be important. I think I want to try to go for an early double bonus, again, to try to maximize that ability. So I think I'm not going to heavily hold here, but we are going to take this bonus, and hopefully I get good dice here. I lose a little bit, but we'll be able to hold from here, and then if I don't lose anything on this, I should be able to bring some troops comfortably back to capital. We do have a black 3 here. Hopefully that does not hit through me. We don't lose anything on there, so I'll still have 9 on the capital, and a double bonus that white sees us take. White sees us take this here. He didn't see me take Central Europe, so hopefully he doesn't come break me. But this is an incredible hold off the start. This is a +9 that I'd be getting off of these 2 bonuses. I don't anticipate holding. I think it's very possible black comes and breaks me. I think it's also possible that white breaks me. And I'm not going to be mad at these opponents for breaking me. They don't have a full idea of everything that I took. By the way, if I look completely different from yesterday's videos or recent videos, I both got a haircut. Haircut is, the hair is much shorter. That's very nice. And then I trimmed my beard quite a bit. I went from mountain man to business casual, I suppose, in the hair department here. So hopefully I don't scare anybody, or hopefully I wasn't scaring anybody off, but we're feeling a little bit more tidy with the look, in case anybody was noticing. You are not crazy by any means, if you do pick up on that. Now, white is in the second position. I see white up here in Iceland. We didn't see any of their moves. We only saw pink take a singular move here next to the black capital, and black, again, plays this a bit more passively. He started with this capital, I believe, was a 5. He started with 8 troops, so we saw 6 troops go here. 2 must have ended up over here in this region, and pink does take Italy. So we will allow the pink player to take that. I actually think it's in my best interest to try to expand east. I am on a portal. I think being on a portal is going to be important for a lot of this game as well, to gain vision on where my opponents are. Maybe we'll discover some capitals. So pink knows where our capital is. He just hit red, so red knows where it is. And then we had black and orange here. I think white can make an assumption. White's the only player that didn't see the capital. I think white can make an assumption that this is around where I'm capped, given how much attacking I did near him. He does hit my 3 there, but that's not a problem. Or sorry, hit my 1. Opens the 3. So white has the UK, and based off of troop total, probably also had Iceland. So as long as we don't get hit by orange here, we should be good. Sorry, a little chilly. We should be good. Oh, interesting. Orange is playing next to white. Okay. So we'll get +9 here. We got 14 territories, so that's, yeah, +15. People are not going to be jazzed about this. So I'm going to play on the portal for now, just so we don't get hit. And then I think my best course of action, I'm going to defend this bonus. I'm not going to defend this bonus. Black very well may break me. I want to remove orange in visible locations. So I think I want to play off of this. I want to hit black here. And then everything that we have left up here, we bring back to capital. So I want to hit, and I just want to explore a little bit. We got red over here. All right, so we got red, we got pink. But we removed black and we removed orange. So the reason I've been trying to get better at doing this is explaining my moves. The reason I'm hitting orange specifically, I just didn't want black lurking up there. I want to be aware of where black is. So that's why I hit black. And I think black might have this +4 here. And I didn't want to break him because I'm not trying to be overly antagonistic to my opponents. He does have this +4. If he breaks me, he should know that he's going to get broken right back because I have this this capital here. So he'd be smarter to just take the bonus behind himself because it's not open to anybody right now, but it does look like he's going to instead just make an attack down here, probably put the rest of his troops on capital. So the orange factor here is the reason I tried removing orange. It does seem like black maybe is actually going east here through Orient. He does attack back behind himself too. That's smart. But the primary reason I hit orange out of here is because I am aware that now that I saw orange take Scandinavia and white take the UK, I'm aware that orange and white are now going to be sharing a battle over territory. And if white's capped back in Iceland, it's very possible. Now this is a bold play by pink, going very aggressive for the bottom left. Nope, just takes a singular attack. That's smart. Yeah, so white seemingly has UK and Iceland, and maybe could be aggressing orange. And so basically I want oranges. That looks like a cap roll attempt here. They tried to slider it, or he might have just failed that. Orange flags. Okay, so now that we see that, if this was a cap that white just attacked off of, I think actually being antagonistic towards white is going to be smart, because if white is capped on Scotland and just rolled orange's cap, you see how he hasn't made any moves off of that play despite getting sacked into? Going up here and trying to cap snag might not be a bad play. I got 16 troops. We can afford to be aggressive on white here and just take a peek. Yeah, it's 9, 64%. We end up with a 4 up here. I'm not going to be able to fortify back to this. So, what do we do? I think we do this, and then we do this, 73%. We win it, and then we go back to cap. So white didn't take the bonus in here. So if he does reaggress me, as long as black doesn't break me, I should have the means to really snuff white out of up here, because I don't believe white took out orange back behind. Red was behind black. Wow. Okay. Red was kept behind black and is dice rolling black right now. Wouldn't be surprised to see red flag now. I think he just failed that completely. Probably, yep, red flag. So orange and red flag on the same turn. And if we can snuff white out, it's going to be a battle of the player with pink directly next to him versus me if we can get rid of white here. Obviously didn't get the best roll on this capital, but I'm glad I rolled it. An interestingly intelligent play by white to keep these split. I think I would have kept everything here because you know that orange is flagged. But he wasn't in a position where he confirmed. He never confirmed that orange had fully taken Scandinavia, because you see on the turn that orange took Scandinavia, immediately after is when white hit that. So that's why white didn't want to go back here and kept the troops on cap just in case somebody was behind orange up in the top left. But we did lose our Roskilde position here to orange earlier. So red is flagged. That's 3 cards. Orange is flagged with 2 cards available. Pink is going aggressive bottom left. Hopefully runs into black down there. Black splits on cap hold here. Pink, again, might be going very aggressive down here now that there's less competition. But we know that black was kind of nestled in North Africa. So pink's got to be a little bit careful going for that. White's getting 5. Probably rolls this, but the downside to him rolling that, and who knows, maybe he'll be smart. Rolls it, pops through the portal, pops through here, breaks me twice. That would be a really smart play, except with the downside that you give me that pathing right back to take your capital off of my own. Do I play that aggressively? I'm not sure that that's going to be the right play. Now, white could very well bot out here and give me the double capital position up at the top, which I don't like this position all that much, but it is extra space to hold. It's additional capitals to hold. And when the portals are active, more spots to have to try to block. So I'm not super concerned about that. But the portal's playing not much of a role yet, but they very well might soon. I think I take Iceland off of this capital. Obviously strengthen it. It does seem like white is going to bot out a natural bot out versus an instant flag like red and orange did. So where does that leave us? Hopefully not too much on this cap. We can just scoop it right away. Yes, 22. I'm not going to bother trading in. Leave this as a 14. We actually have a portal fortified back to it. So I'm going to go 8 up here. Go rest here to take the capital and split. The 8 is for if we lose 2 on that initial roll, it's to make sure we can win the second roll, which would be a terrible dice on the second roll. This is a 100% roll. Not a particularly good roll. I know orange is actually entirely back there. I'm not going to strengthen the 14 cap just yet. I know it's just orange back here because I watched him take it all, so we're just going to fortify to this capital. And hopefully black's getting 12. Shouldn't be able to come take this. And I like my positioning right now. Got Iceland just for a little bit extra bonus. We're not aggressing anybody who is a human right now, and there's a reasoning for that, is because I'd rather pit these players against each other, and if black doesn't strengthen this capital enough, well, actually, that's pretty strong. I would love to see him break pink. I want them to be mad at each other, but black, honestly, I feel like, despite capping directly next to the pink player, doesn't feel like there's any sort of animosity between the two of them. So pink is getting 11 troops, so has a bunch of West Africa taken, but not fully captured. So I think at this point, I actually can't leave capitals completely undefended because of the portals. So I'll take all the way back here, but we'll strengthen this. We'll leave a little bit on this. I mean, there's no portal back here right now. I just have to make sure I fortify to them beforehand. But sometimes with portals, you don't want to have to waste your fortify on a capital. So that's something to keep in mind. We do have white again botted. Troops placed because knows it's botted. I know that red is here. There could be somebody behind red, but I don't want to go for that just yet. I do want to strengthen my middle cap up. And then I'm not going to remove pink from Eastern Europe just yet. I don't want to be perceived as too strong of a threat. So we're going to leave this as like a 7. And then whatever I have left here, this 8 will come back to this capital. And we've got all 3 of our caps defended. Nice 25 cap, I think, is a good spot to sit. And we're controlling so much of the board on this 3 capital hold. I should have known. Orange, I think this was a very foolish play by Orange to cap here. You've locked yourself in a pocket with your only way out being portals, because white would obviously make sure this is strong enough. And I don't hate the Scotland capital. It could be a lot worse. But I don't love it either. I'm not moved by it, but I have it now, so I might as well hold it kind of position. Pink is getting 3 additional troops. I actually think he took, seeing him down here, I don't think he was here before. He might have taken North Africa before taking West Africa, actually, because he was getting 11 prior to that. Now, Pink's got a 27 cap here. Could overly aggress my... I think it would be a bit of an ambitious play to try to roll my Scotland cap out. And he's got the trade in. He's getting 14 a turn. He could go heavy in on me, but that would be trusting that black isn't going to do anything. So his cap is actually much stronger than I anticipated. But it does look like he is not going to be aggressing me on this turn. We see red over here. We see white here. Yeah. Yep. Pink didn't... Actually, I think his bigger concern was that I might come roll him, because that was more... What was that? That 17 just came back? So that was basically the total amount that he had for that turn. White places the 1 up here. I'm going to take Eastern Europe on this turn. I see red here. I understand I could be feeding the red kill, but I don't want to kill... Actually, you know what? I'm actually... not going to do that. I'm going to take Russia. We're going to leave pink up here. I'm going to put some faith in pink. And the reasoning for that is I don't want to overplay my hand. And I'd rather take Russia on a portal than accidentally feed the red kill even more clearly than I could. Is this the end of orange? No, it's not. All right. It could possibly be red and orange right in here. So now we've got our caps a bit stronger, and both of these players can see the Scotland cap, so I didn't want to let that get too strong. But I wanted to make the red kill a little bit more worth it for me if I'm the one who gets it. Obviously, if black takes it, black takes it. But I would trade in on 8 because us 3 are the only ones who've traded in. If I kill red here on this next turn, I'll trade in on a higher number off of the kill. And I hold Russia now. I don't anticipate these players allowing me to hold this long term. Fergus is back, by the way, if you haven't seen him. He's here. He's ready to roll. And the black player taking a very long time to decide what he wants to do. I'm obviously holding so much board here. He traded in 8. He's getting 12. So the 8 ended up somewhere else. Puts 12 on capital. And he is going to play over here. Hits a 3 of pinks. And you can tell he doesn't want to aggress me at all. It's very possible that this is red and orange right in a row here. 14 for pink, though. Black fortified. I didn't see where that fortify was, but I think it was to a spot that I actually saw in a portal. Oh, my God. Pink just rolls his capital. What were those dice? He had a 44 cap. Oh, my goodness. That was a 44 cap that he put 50. He just rolled a 58 on 40 in one, like perfectly positive roll. I think that needs to be punished. I feel bad for black because black has been good to me. That's the game. That move there, that was a very foolish play by the pink player. Players in our game, by the way, Lucifer, an ironic name for that role, in the first position from the United States, playing as pink. The white player, General Shishido, has botted out there in the second position from the United States, playing as white again. Jeanette the Bear has flagged. That was the orange player from the United States. I'm flying the flag of Gambia in today's game. We're from the United States, though. Grandmaster level player in the fourth position playing as green. The red player, 1, 2, 3 from the United States, playing out of the fifth position. And then the black player, Frizzle, from, I believe that is the New Zealand flag. If I can tell, it doesn't have like the normal. I can't tell if those stars are red, but I'm pretty sure that's the New Zealand flag. Frizzle is playing as black of the sixth position. It does seem like pink kind of botted at the end there. I have no idea that aggressiveness move on black there. And now we're getting 40 troops. We don't have a trade in. But I am going to position myself to take as much board as possible here. I actually don't think it's a bad thing to give black his bonus back. I'm going to come in here with a 10, and then I don't want to lock the cap. So what we're going to do is come in off of this side, and we're just, the whole goal here, actually, if he did leave red back here, I want to go check that as well, and then put some troops over here. So it's bang, 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 bang. That's not the red kill. This is the white kill. That's not the red kill. Okay. That's not the red kill. There's the orange kill. That sets me in. This actually might be all of the kills right here. Okay. Trade that. Oh, white is officially flagged. I think this should be the red kill. Yep. So that sets me in. The white kill also set me in. I might even be able to kill pink here because he didn't end up on a capital. Do that. And I'll trade in off of killing white as well. Yep. Oh my gosh, can I run the table in one turn? Pink's on 4 cards? There's the pink kill. What is going on, man? All right. Suddenly I'm getting 22 here. I desperately want to make sure I can win this. I hope I have enough troops to run the board here. We'll slap that. We don't win it, but good game. Well played, and good luck to you, sir. 88%? There it is. Oh my god. Alright, so the portals, I played a game with unstable portals like I had somebody request in a recent video. It played no role in this game whatsoever. Literally none. I don't know that I even used the portals. I might have used them once or twice, maybe for a fortify. Pink with that move, that was bananas. Oh my gosh. I had a feeling black was pretty good. I could tell by the way they were playing that they were pretty good. Not surprised by the master level player. Frizzle, if you find this video, GG's to you, man. I gave you a second because I felt like you deserved it, and also that pink move was very questionable. But we actually killed everybody in the order of the flags other than orange and red flipped, but they were out on the same turn. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you missed the giveaway for the new map pack releasing next week, that video is on the channel a couple days ago. So go check that out as well. And feel free to enter on that one. If you want to catch a video that YouTube recommends for you, right here above my head, subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. As always, everybody, I've been CMoney. Below me has been Fergus. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.